Okay, we were so off topic.
Like, I'm eating paleo and I need the high fat, low carb intake.
Hold on, what?
Yeah. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds fun.
I know, doesn't it? Are we starting over?
Yeah.
Are we going to do this again?
Yeah. It's episode 83 of the EdTech Loop podcast. My name is Larry Burden and she likes you. She really likes you. It's Danielle Brostrom. I've got some propane and a blowtorch to light this week's Moment of Zen. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. It takes a village to raise a child, but only two to prepare this week's meat of the show. Staff appreciation.
Staff appreciation. Man, there's so many people that we need to spend time talking about this morning.
A lot of people, or several people I know outside of our district listen to this podcast, and this is going to be very specific, district specific this time. But I do think there is kind of a universal, especially this time of year, kind of a universal appreciation of our staff and all the people that take part in educating the students. I hope when you're listening, you're able to share how we feel with the people that are in your district as well. So here we go.
Here we go.
Hi, I want to give a shout out to all the administrative assistants in our schools. They work so hard every day to help our students succeed.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to Toby Tisdale and our central grade superstar staff.
I'd like to give a shout out to our principal, Toby Tisdale, who makes this a great place to come to work every day, where students and staff feel safe.
I would like to give a shout out to all of the TCAP staff and what they do for the community.
All of our early childhood staff.
Anybody and everybody that I work with, whether it's right here in the building or it's way out. I never see you guys. I only talk to you in email or on the phone.
I'd like to give a shout out to Christine Matthews and the copy department for always getting our stuff to us quickly, even if we're the ones that make the mistakes.
A big shout out to our behavioral staff here at Central Grade School. They're awesome. We love you guys.
I want to give a shout out to Liz Vogel for having lunch with me on days we can have lunch together, and for always picking me up when I'm feeling down and giving me chocolate sometimes.
I would really like to thank Ben and Jean in operations for all of their help with the governor's town hall. They were both just superstars.
I would like to recognize my friend Rayanne Thieving from the communications office. Not a lot of people know that she had a dual role last year, which encompassed doing my entire job as well as her entire job. And she taught me the ropes out here at the Curriculum Materials Center. So she's been a listening ear and a good friend and a mentor, and I'm always really appreciative of everything that she does for this district. A lot of her work goes under the radar, and I think she's awesome.
I just wanted to give a shout out to all the teachers who work with the English learners in the district. You're so dedicated and put a lot of effort and love into our students, so thanks so much.
Actually, all the teachers. I really enjoy working with all of them, and they've been very helpful with my healthcare plans.
Shout out to our fearless leader, Lisa Van Loo, who is an awesome person and listens to all of us within this building.
John Radcliffe helps out in the printing department in all avenues. He can do anything, and he's always willing to step in and rescue anyone that's feeling stressed and overwhelmed.
Deb Green does an amazing job around here, and she's only been in the trade for a few years, but she's really picked it up.
Don't be fooled by her size. She's a powerhouse.
Kelly Bevier over at Oak Park for all of her hard work. Tracy Trushke for all of her hard work.
Thank you to Kate Burwinkle for her leadership and direction and excellent communication.
For Mr. B, I just want to say thanks to everybody I work with here at Central Grade. It's awesome, and I feel the love.
To all food service staff who does a wonderful job every day and makes everybody healthy and happy.
Larry, I want to give a shout out to you. A big A+ and a gold star for you, buddy.
Just want to do a quick thank you to Mr. Hester and Mr. Janine and all the fabulous teachers and TCAPs. Thank you for supporting not only my own kids, but the kids of our community. Thank you.
I'd like to give a shout out to Scott Munn for always being supportive and answering my questions, even though they're ridiculous, and they always involve technology.
I would love to give a shout out to all of our building administrators. They are working so hard to support staff and students during this last month of instruction, and we are grateful for all the time they spend.
I'd like to give a shout out to all the Montessori staff, including the people that I work closest with, Shelly Burden and Margie Meyer. And they're all so supportive, and everybody is so positive and warm, and I love coming to work every day, so thank you.
Miss Van Loo, she's the most terrific administrator, and I love working with her and celebrating education under her direction.
Yay to our staff. We love you.
I'd like to thank the EL staff who works tirelessly with our EL English language learners. Our teachers, our staff, our assistants, they do great work to help our EL students.
Montessori staff, best staff in TCAPS. Yes.
I want to give a shout out to everybody at Central Grade because you make coming to work every day that much easier. So thanks for that.
I would say all the support staff services, TCAPS, the transportation, maintenance, food service workers, all of them go above and beyond helping out the kids every day.
I'd actually like to give a shout out to the whole Glen Loomis staff. They're very welcoming. They do great work with kids, and I enjoy being here.
I would love to give another shout out to our kitchen staff, Stephanie and Evelyn, who work really hard to provide a very nutritious meal for our kids and do it with a smile every day.
I would like to especially thank my learning-focused partners and all the teachers in the schools that I've been visiting a lot lately. I really appreciate you letting me come into your classroom and learn a lot more about TCAPS. I see so many great things going on, and I'm really proud to be here.
A big shout out to Lynn Core, who keeps all of our bus drivers rolling to pick up these students and take them home at the end of the day. Thanks, Lynn.
Shout out to Gary Garvin and Mandy Ford.
I would like to give a shout out to my two workmates here at TCAPS Montessori, Lisa Van Loo and Liz Yarch. They are amazing to work with, and they are always there for you.
Just a shout out to Heather in HR. I just wanted to thank you. You were an awesome cheerleader for me and getting me back in the TCAP system. Thanks.
I'd like to thank Jamie Shue and the EMS Omega House office. They always have our back. They're friendly, inviting. Parker, my son, always feels welcome when he goes there, and we just appreciate everything that she does.
Thank you to Samantha Faust for being such a great lead teacher and helping all our preschoolers grow.
Everyone is awesome, so I think everyone should be appreciated, especially our custodians. They're awesome.
And I just wanted to say that Brian Hoffman is one of the best custodians that I've had.
I'd like to give a shout out to the teachers and staff at Traverse Heights. They are awesome to work with, dedicated, patient, and heroes, and to me and to the students here.
I would like to make a shout out to all the elementary principals for all their support and help during this phase during our early childhood work. And I want to thank them so much for all the things they do.
Hey, I'd like to give a shout out to all the Traverse Heights teachers. You guys are amazing. I appreciate the feedback, the collaboration, and the teamwork.
I am going to give a shout out to Jen Rubinis, who's our Head Start teacher here at Traverse Heights. Jen is, I always learn something from her as a speech and language therapist. She is right on. She's consistent all day long, and she has so much fun. So thanks, Jen.
I'd like to give a shout out to David Payne, our elementary sports manager. Dave has been an awesome part of our team. He's my right-hand man. He is the yes man, he's the go above and beyond man, and I couldn't do it without him. So thanks, Dave.
Shout out to Katie Kubesh, who is the backbone of Central High School. She's a great friend and she's a great colleague.
And we're going to miss you tons when you go to Boardman.
Thank you. For Staff Appreciation Week, this is a shout out to the entire staff of Central High School who has made me feel welcome.
I would love to give a big shout out to Amy Flutaft, who has always been super supportive of me personally and the staff in general and goes above and beyond all the time.
Bob, for his amazing self and attitude. And of course, Ryan right there.
Can I just give a shout out to all staff?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, keep me in line and give me things to do, and love helping everybody out. Everybody's super friendly, and I appreciate that.
All the wonderful staff, it really is apparent that the main focus of what you do on a daily basis is the students and caring for them and supporting them in non-academic and academic needs. And it's been an honor and a pleasure to get to know you this year.
Anybody, everybody, we're all part of a team. We can't do it without each other.
We'd like to give a shout out to Paul Soma, our fearless superintendent, and just thank him for the service that he's given.
Appreciation to Paul Soman his last year. I thought he did a great job. Thank you for all your service and everything you did for the school district.
We will greatly miss him. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
Tech Tool of the Week.
Woo! Tech Tool of the Week. I just want to mention that registration is officially open for Wired TC. I am so excited. The workshops are open. Now they're limited. So if you do want to come to one of the workshops, make sure that you sign up immediately. But the session list will be released next week, but registration is open. So yay!
Huge deal.
Huge news. WiredTC.net.
In closing, I guess, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at TCAPsLoop.
At BrostromDA.
Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, and the Google Play Store. Leave a review. We love the feedback. Thanks for listening and inspiring.
I have to tell you, did you notice that yesterday trending on Twitter was teacher appreciation, but appreciation was spelled wrong? Dang, we need teachers.
Unbelievable.